this vlog is 1 week late. Hello guys, this is G from Red Imagination Photography. So today I'm going to talk about my 13-year living in Australia. First of all though, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. It will mean a lot to me. Hit the like button if you really like this video as well. This very day, 13 years ago, was the first day that I set foot in Australia to live here, to make a new life. How about we get into that after this intro here. Ooh, 13 years. My mindset at the time was I gotta work hard for a living. So I tried my hardest to look for a job through the local newspaper and any vacancies that I can find. And one day I remember this very clearly. I had a phone call from someone for a job interview for the phone. And this is what I've got.
Your English is not good enough, mate.
Really breaks my heart, man. So at the time I just think to myself that okay, I gotta start from zero. I might need to learn a bit more English. I gotta improve myself. And from that point, I do the hardest to use up all the resources that I've got, including listening to radios, talk shows, anything that can help me to get the conversation going and get me more confident in English. I admit that I kind of struggled to pick up the Australian accent when I first came to Australia. Every time I bumped into someone, I had an eye contact, walked past someone, and all I heard was all this mumbling sound that they say to me. Didn't quite make sense at the time, but then after I learned more and more English, and many of my friends are actually my English teacher, it happens to be, how you going, mate? In Australia, everyone's mate. Whether that's someone that you just know, whether that's a stranger, whether that's someone who does bad thing to you, everyone's a mate. How you going, mate? You're an idiot, mate. Get a life, mate. Good on you, mate. Some of you might be asking how I started to do weddings in Australia. I learned photography from 2001 with this sort of like manual kind of camera, film. I've always been taking along my friends to shoot weddings using film cameras as a second shooter. So I've never been actually shoot weddings for myself up until I found it hard to find a job. This is what I love doing anyway. So I thought I have to push my boundaries. I have to go out of my comfort zone and I have to take my own clients. So long story short, one of my friends introduced me to her family friends. That was in December 2005, the day that I actually shot wedding by myself using one film camera, Nikon F75, and one digital camera, Nikon D7T. So I shot with those two cameras and that's when I started. And from that point on, I've got referred to another family friend. I charged very little back then just to get me started, built my confidence, built my client base. Fast forward to 2010, I had my first car ever in my life. Ooh, I've got a car. I gotta go out and travel. So I gotta explore. So I'm a very curious person myself. We've done a few campings. Cathay National Park, that was our first camping ever, by the way. The Wombian Caves for the first time, and we thought that we got lost. We even managed to drive that car up the snowy mountain. There was a pretty bad snowstorm at the time. I've been traveling a lot, mainly with a family. I reckon I've packed so much in my 13th year here in Australia. I still have so much that I want to do. I still have ideas, so I'm so pumped. I'm really pumped. Thank you so much for your support, even by watching this video, and I'm hoping that you learned something from it. Ciao. And have I told you how I feel over these 13 years? Man, I'm loving it here. The people are nice. Well, the majority of the people anyway, they're nice. There's more good people than the bad ones, obviously. There's always asshole everywhere anyway. I've got a full drive. I can just go whenever, wherever, as much as I like. So I'm just living it here. Happy 13th anniversary to me. It's getting cold here. Let's go back inside.